Welcome back. Right now, we are under a red flag warning today and tomorrow as winds pick up, which poses an additional risk when it's already so dry here in the area. Kim Castro is live in Town and Country just north of the city to help explain how this impacts firefighters and the recovery effort. Kim, good morning.
Christian, good morning. It is going to have a pretty significant consequence because over the last couple of days, firefighters have had a break from the wind. So that's allowed them to gain some good containment. Now with wind back as a variable, not only are they going to have to worry about the expansion of the perimeter and where to really get a containment line going, but they're going to have to also keep in the back of their mind the neighborhoods that have already burned. I am, like you said, in Town and Country, and this is truly a heartbreaking thing for me to see. Trees down on the other side of the block because all of the homes here have been leveled. It's the same thing for this block across the street, but there are still homes in this area that are standing, and those are the ones that we're going to be really watching carefully this afternoon, especially during lunchtime till about 7 o'clock. That's when we have all of the fire weather variables at play. Temperatures that are soaring into the 90s, above average for this time of year, and the low relative humidity that's going to drop into the single digits, of course, then the wind as well. You might be looking at a home like this thinking to yourself, the threat is over, the home is already burned, it looks cold. There's a lot of rubble underneath here, and there's no telling whether or not there's still some heat trapped underneath here. Then when you have the beating sun factored into this and the wind picking up, that heat that's trapped underneath there can produce additional embers. And what's on the east-northeast side, because the wind is out of the west-southwest, it would push the embers towards the east-northeast. There are homes that are still unaffected, and it's those homes that we're going to have to watch really carefully this afternoon. I think the bottom line is, yes, preparations like the sprinklers, a great idea. Preparations like clearing any additional fuels like pines or brush stuck in the gutters, also a good idea. But most importantly, protecting people, that has been something that crews have been able to do so efficiently. I hope that really continues this afternoon. Heating evacuation orders. A red flag warning is nothing to take lightly. It is dangerous, critical fire weather conditions, and that's something we have to watch all the way through Saturday night. Jenny, live in the studio, please help break down the timing of all of this, the hazards that are up ahead, and what folks have to look forward to as we head into Sunday.